Hello, truth seekers. Lawrence here, and welcome to Easy Enlightenment. So, I got a comment on one of my videos saying that if you fill your mind with so much positivity that there's no room for any negativity to linger, then your life will be happy. So, this is my question back to all the positive people. Are you happy? Not just happy, are you truly happy that there is no inner struggle? There is no mental struggle in your life. And let me give you the answer. You're not happy. No matter how much you fill your mind with positivity, there's no true happiness. Why? Because being positivity is the layer you're inviting in yourself. And no matter how much you add the positive ideas in your life, that positive idea will deplete. And you seek for more and more positivity. And no matter how much you fill the mind with positivity, you failed. Somehow, your mind is like the black hole. No matter how much positive idea you feel, the black hole stays empty. Now, definitely being positive is good in the world than negativity. Because of the negative thoughts and ideas, there are wars happening in the world. There is separation in the world. There's a division in the world. And because of that negativity, this scenario is continuing again and again. And somehow people start to become positive, and somehow the war dies down. But again, the separation, division resurface again. And that should also already, should teach us that positivity is not the way to bring, the complete happiness. It doesn't bring the true happiness. Because in the first place, true happiness cannot be found in the world. It is found within. And that true happiness is the unchanging truth. That true happiness is the truth of who we are. And until we figure out the truth of who we are, being positivity still feels empty. No matter how much you fill your mind with positivity, you still feel empty. You still feel something is missing in your life. And because of that, you keep adding more positivity in your life, thinking positivity will eventually lead you to figure out the truth of who you are. And this simply is the false hope you are, false hope you are anchoring in. Again, being positive in life is good than being negative, because being part of the negativity and thinking from that place, most of the time people don't know how to overcome, how to get out of that negativity. And for that situation, being positivity sort of inspires people. That's the starting point. But we shouldn't be anchoring in the starting point. After being positive, we need to figure out the true happiness. And this is the thing, guys, we are missing the point here. Yes, you can be positive in life, in the world, to inspire yourself. But you should not see yourself as positivity. You are not, your true nature is not positivity. The positivity is simply the layer you're inviting in your life to as a starting point. You are beyond positivity. And spiritual journey is about going beyond the positivity. Positivity is the mind, just like the negativity. They are just the thoughts, ideas, perception in the mind. And to figure out the true happiness or the truth is the true happiness. To figure out that, we got to go beyond the mind. We got to go beyond the duality. Positivity is the other side of negativity, and they are the part of the same coin. There are two sides of the coin, so we got to go beyond that. If you're being positive so much, you're rejecting or resisting the negativity. And if you are negative in your life, you are rejecting the other side of the negativity. No matter which side you dance, there is no true happiness. There is no peace. And choosing either one is coming from the place of not knowing or not seeing the truth. And not seeing the truth always makes us choose something. Instead of choosing positivity in life or negative in life, why can't we just be aware? Why can't we put ourselves in the things that we have chosen with awareness? Yeah, with awareness, if we start to be aware, we don't need to be positive, we don't need to be negative. We will start to see things as it is, and that's the way to, not hold any perception in our heads, as true. So, this is my recommendation. If you are so if you're so positive, instead of being positive, why can't you be aware? Positivity is the byproduct of our experience, and those byproducts are not who we are. It's just the layers we're adding in ourselves. Again, if you are being positive in your life, that positivity is coming from the experience, and when the experience is, comes as an upgrade, as a growth, then eventually you will see that positivity is a way of life. But let me remind you, if you're moving with the positivity, you are already neglecting the truth. You are denying the truth. You're denying who you are and accepting the layers that you have invited in you. And because of that, your whole life is forceful now. You are positive, you're happy some sort, but you are also forceful in your life. Put yourself in a drastic situation where your life is threatened. Can you be happy at that moment? Are you free from your mental narration? Can you stay with happy thoughts when the life is threatened, when your environment is threatened, when someone questions your belief? Are you having happy thoughts? And happy thoughts is stopping your mental narratives? No. Instead of positive thoughts, now you're struggling with the negative ideas in your head. And that is what's happening with all the positive people in the world, as well as the negative people. And because of, having certain perception and running the life with certain perception is making people suffer. And because of that, there's a division in the world. Because of that, there's a war in the world. Because of that, people are dying for unnecessary movement. People are becoming the collateral damage. Why? Because of just someone's positive movement and someone's negative movement. So instead of that, why can't we go beyond? Why can't we work on going beyond the positive and negative aspect of life? Why can't we, if you can't see the truth, why can't we just be aware? And that will actually make the world a better place. So, to stop the division in the world, everybody must work on themselves, to figure out the truth. And if that process is on, then we are stepping back from the unnecessary interaction with the world, and the world will already be in peace. The world will find happiness, and we will find happiness as well, within and outside. And that's the way to move forward in life. But just being positive is not the way. You know that being positive is forceful. Being positive is coming from the place of a control approach. And that control approach will never end until we see the truth. Life doesn't have to be control approach. Life can happen as it is, in a simple way, by seeing who we are. And when we see the truth, we become the consciousness, we become aware, and life happens from the place of awareness rather than the place of control, place of rejection, place of resistance, place of limitation. Life can happen from the place of just awareness. And to get there, again, we must be part of the dismantling the mind work. Because of the mind, we are suffering. So think about it, and if you are positive in your life and you're moving with the positivity, ask yourself, why am I being positive? If you ask yourself, why am I being positive, that will lead you to see the subconscious mind, the layers of the mind, to make you positive. And from there we have to dismantle further until there is no mind is left. And that's the way to see the truth, my friend. So if you want true happiness, true freedom, don't add layer in your mind and see that as true. You got to question why you're adding layers in your mind, and you have to dismantle that layer, dissolve the layer, and to figure out the truth of who you are. So figuring out the truth of who you are is true freedom. All right. Hope this video makes sense to you to some extent, I hope. And I hope you're not seeing this video as negative, way. I'm just asking you to question yourself why you're being positive. Why do you think that positivity is the way? Why do you think? And why do you live with that? Okay, think about it. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for supporting this channel. I'll see you in the next video. Take care for now. Bye.